It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
E equals MC squared.
Good evening, all you beautiful people out there, and welcome to this evening's edition of Duh Trivia. Hi, folks. I'm your lovely Duh Trivia host, Nick Monteleone. We're going to get started here in just a minute, guys. We welcome you out on this lovely, beautiful Monday night. It's pretty cold here. Pretty cold here, I must say that. It's snowing balls out there. It's like 8 inches here in Chicago. Pretty freaking cold. How's everybody doing out there, huh? Hit me up in the chat. Let me know what's going on in your beautiful world. I'm hanging out. We're hanging out. We're going to do some fun stuff today. Fun stuff. All right. Stephanie, you're here? The Nils won. The Nils. I remember that. It's just the Nils. You're here. Good to have you, brother. Guys, we're playing some Duh Trivia tonight. We're going to be playing for cash and prizes and actually none of that. We're going to be playing for none of that. We're going to be playing to have some fun because what else are we going to do? I know a lot of you are locked down. Not a lot going on, so let's do some fun things. Hey, good to see you too, man. Hope life's treating you well. How's the Los Angeles doing these days? Let me know. It's wind. Yeah. But it's nice. Glad to have you here, brother. Glad to have you all here. Let's do this. Folks, we're playing Duh Trivia tonight. If you want to play some trivia, come on over and get that answer sheet. Hit exclamation sheet in the Twitch chat. You can see it in my stream there. You can click that link. I'll throw it up there for you one more time to get that answer sheet. There's the answer sheet there. Also, if you're feeling kind and you want to throw a little bit this way, there's the tip page. We appreciate all you folks coming out and playing Duh Trivia with us this lovely eve. I'm ready to do this. I think you're ready to do this. Guys, what? Natalie was like, wait, I want to play. So I'll give 1 minute for her to run upstairs. Guys, look at my hair. It's looking pretty good today, huh? Pretty good. Pretty alive. I do say so myself. Thank you so much for coming out and playing some Duh Trivia with us this evening. Hit that answer sheet. That's how you will answer this evening's questions. It's in the chat. If you're watching on Facebook, I'll throw the link on the comment section here. Just can't really click on the chat. Let me throw that link here. Alrighty, all you Facebook users, it's in the comment section there. If you're there, go click on that. That's your answer sheet for this evening. We are going to have an awesome time. All right. Well, guys, I'm ready to play. If you're ready to play, let's go ahead and get started. Honey, I hope you're ready to play. She's up there somewhere. Thanks for coming out and playing some Duh Trivia. Alrighty, guys. Those are your categories for this evening. We're doing general trivia, science, famous quote, food and drink, and movie stills. Movie stizzles. All right. Folks, I'm ready to do this. If you're ready to do this, let's go ahead and get started with tonight's game with round number one. Round number one is general trivia. General trivia to test that general trivia knowledge. General trivia. You know how it works, guys. I'll ask you 10 general trivia questions. You'll put them in on the answer sheet. Give me a sweet, cool, awesome team name. Keep the same team name throughout, please. Put them on that answer sheet. Send them over. I will grade and score, and that's how we will play tonight's game. Alrighty, guys, here's your first question in general trivia. Question number one. The crown jewels are kept in what London location? Those would be the British crown jewels. The crown jewels are kept in what London location? Please, folks, no throwing it in the chat. Do not put it in the chat. Put it on that answer sheet. Hi, darling. There you are. Ready to do some trivia manivia. That's number one. The crown jewels are kept in what London location? We play this song every week, and I love it. Do 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 do. I styled my coif this evening like this because of one of my, of course, most all-time favorite heroes, Doc Emmett Brown. Do 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 do. That's question number one, guys, in general trivia. Let's go on to question number two. Question number two. What cave found in central Kentucky is the world's longest cave system? Duck down. What cave found in central Kentucky is the world's longest cave system? The world's longest cave system. Bump it up just a hair. Bump this beautiful face down just a squeeze. Ken says I look like Mozart. Mozart could be so lucky. I think he means Beethoven, though. Ken, do you mean Beethoven, buddy? That's question number two. What cave found in central Kentucky is the world's longest cave system? We're going to question number three in general trivia number three. In German myth, what river hides the treasure of the Nibelung? Nibelung. Ken, is it Nibelung? I think it's Nibelung. In German myth, what river hides the treasure of the Nibelung? Thanks for coming out and playing some Dutch trivia with us tonight, folks. We sure appreciate it. That's question number three. In German myth, what river hides the treasure of the Nibelung? You know what? Mozart actually did have a big hair one part in his life. Mozart, Salieri. Yum. Alrighty, folks, let's get on with question number four. Number four in tonight's general trivia category. Number four. What is the name of Drew Barrymore's character in the 1982 movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial? What is the name? Just need the first name. First name's fine. All right, yes, at the end. F. Murray Abraham is Salieri. And, guy's name? Tom Hulce played Mozart. But this is about question number four, folks. What is the name of Drew Barrymore's character and the 1982 movie E.T. the Extraterrestrial. If you're just joining us, folks, thank you so much for coming out and playing some good trivia with us this evening on Twitch. We sure do appreciate having you here. Alrighty, guys. We're going to go on to question number 5. Number 5 in general trivia. Question number 5. In the Who's rock opera Tommy, the main character is proficient at what recreational activity? What recreational activity? What recreational activity? All right, guys, we're going to go on to question number 6. Number 6. What baseball team did manager Sam Malone play for on the TV show Cheers? On the TV show Cheers, Sam Malone, the manager of the bar, played for what team? What baseball team? Before he quit playing. Feeling kind of lucky tonight. Let me play some slots. Let's see. I lost him. Whap, whap, whap. Alrighty, guys. Question number 7. Question number 7. What movie star founded the Hole in the Wall summer camps for ill children? Ew! Whoop, 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 whoop. You got black and white face. Somebody looks kind of like a fat Vanilla Ice. 2 fat Vanilla Ices. What movie star founded the Hole in the Wall summer camps for ill children? For ill children, guys. That's number 7. All right, guys, we're going on question number 8. Number 8. How many throwing events are there in a decathlon? A decathlon has how many throwing events? Events where you throw stuff. How many throwing events are there in a decathlon? That is question number 8. Alrighty, guys, we're going to question number 9. Number 9 in general trivia. Question number 9. What kind of bean produces the Asian-style bean sprouts? Bean sprouts that you may find in a salad at an Asian establishment. Ramen? What kind of bean produces the Asian-style bean sprouts? That's number 9 question. Question number 9. And folks, we'll move on to question number 10. Number 10, here it is. Question number 10. In the game Battleship, how many hits does it take to sink an aircraft carrier? From Battleship, the old game Battleship, and that movie with Liam Neeson in it. In the game Battleship, how many hits does it take to sink an aircraft carrier? Alrighty, folks, those are your 10 questions in general trivia. I'll give you about 5 to 7 minutes. Answer those questions, put them in the answer sheet, Submit that answer sheet. It'll send it on over to me. I will grade, score. We'll move on to tonight's next round. Remember, you could be the best around. Guys, I'll throw those questions in the chat. You got a few minutes. Go ahead and answer those and send them on back to me. We appreciate it. Here you go, hon. We're just throwing those in these. We'll throw these in the chat right now. There you go, guys. There's 1 through 5. And 6 through 10. Thank you guys for joining us and play Dud Trivia. Submit your answers. You got about 5 minutes. Hey, champ. Alrighty, guys, I've got your answers in. You all did pretty well on that one, I must say. I asked you 10 general trivia questions to test that general trivia knowledge. Folks, here are your answers. In the general trivia round, number 1, that is the Tower of London. The Tower of London. Number 2, Mammoth Cave. Number 3, the Rhine. The Rhine. Number 4, Gertie. My name was Gertie or Gert. I took Gert. Number 5, playing pinball. Playing pinball. Number 6, the Boston Red Sox. Number 7, Paul Newman. Number 8, 3. There are 3 of those 3 throwing events. Number 9, mung beans. Mung beans. And number 10, 5. You need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, folks. I've got your current scores after the first round. Here they are with 4 points. Give it up for Big Bad Brains. With 5 points, E-Money. Guys, we have a tie with 8 points, Eddie Quizzard. Eddie Quizzard. Also with 8 points, the Quiz Anon Shaman. The Quiz Anon Shaman. And guys, leading on the pack with 9 points, Auntie. She is in the lead. Guys, you got some great names, great names. I'm going to give that extra point tonight for the name that I like to Eddie Quizzard. Eddie Quizzard, you got 9 points. Eddie Quizzard. Alrighty. Thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us now to play some trivia, let me throw your answer sheet in the chat. There it is. There's your answer sheet. Hit that answer sheet. We're on to round number 2. Round number 2. And tonight's edition of the trivia. All right, guys. I like that too. Ken didn't help with the one about Kentucky and Germany. Dang. All righty. We're going to round number 2, guys. You know what this is? It's one of our favorite rounds here on the trivia, guys. This is science. Dun, 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 dun. Science. The science round. Are you ready, folks? Let's play some science. I'm only playing a piece so I don't get cut off. All right, here we go. In tonight's science category, question number 1. Where is the smallest muscle in the human body located? The smallest muscle in the human body. In which part of the body is it located? Science! Whoop! Science. Where is the smallest muscle in the human body located? Question number 1. All right, guys, we're going to move on to question number 2. Number 2 in the science category. One of our favorites here at Dud Trivia. What is the lightest mammal on Earth? That's generally speaking, of course. And of course, we're talking about full-grown adults. Of the mammals, what is the lightest mammal on Earth? We're going to need that species, not just the genus. The lightest mammal on Earth. I should tell you guys, yesterday it was like 3 degrees here. 3. And now it's better. Focus. Focus. Alrighty, guys, on to the next question in the science category. Question number 3. Number 3. What is the name of the process where iron is coated with zinc? When you coat iron with zinc, what is the name of that process? That is question number 3 in the science category. Let's have a little duel here, shall we? I shall duel her. Question number 3. What is the name of the process where iron is coated with zinc? No! I have been dueled, and I have lost. We're dueling in the chat, guys. Check out the chat. Throwing in a duel. All right. That was number 3. On to number 4. Question number 4. Number 4. What is the fastest marine animal on Earth? Obviously, we're talking about swimming. The fastest marine animal on Earth. That is question number 4. Did you buy a dad joke? I don't remember you buying a dad joke. Was I gone when you did? Oh, you did you? I don't see it. Nope. Just have to do it again. Perhaps. But I don't see in the chat that you purchased a dad joke. Redeem dad joke, please. I want my joke. Okay, guys. She claims she bought a dad joke. It wasn't in the chat. That's weird. Oh, right. Would have popped up on the screen while I was gone. Okay. Let's try not to purchase things while I'm out of the room. All right, guys. Here's your dad joke. Are you ready? This dad joke comes to you from a very good friend. You did hear a "Hey Champ" when I was gone. Dang it! Hey Champ! That's a purchase of a dad joke. You can redeem it in the Bolts loyalty store. This will come to us from a friend. Here it is. Are you ready? What kind of bees make milk? Give up? Boobies. Boobies. Get it? Boobies? Thank you. I'll be here all week. Hey, champ. That's number 4. What is the fastest marine animal? Lame, she says, on Earth. Boobies. Oh, Auntie, yeah, you thought that was a great joke, huh? Oh, you guys are funny. All right. Number 5. Question number 5. Who is credited with the creation of the modern far-sighted periodic table? Far-sighted as in left space for other elements to be discovered. The modern periodic table that we all use. Who is credited with its creation? All right, guys, those are your 5 questions for you in the science category. About 5 minutes. Send those answers on over. We'll score and get ready for the next round. Dough. Alrighty, guys, waiting on Quizanon Shaman. Quizanon Shaman. Where you at? All right, Stephanie, I had to ask the 8 ball. All right, go ahead and turn that in, hon. Alrighty, guys, I've got most of your answers in. Stephanie, you gonna play this round? Do. Oh, my hairline is showing. Aha! There it is. Alright, guys, I got your answers in for that round. That was a fun little ditty. Alright, guys. Number one. I was looking for the inner ear. I took ear. Ear is fine. Number 2, I needed you guys to be more specific. That's why I said that species. It is a bumblebee bat. There are creatures that are smaller than bats, but nothing smaller than the bumblebee bat or the Kitty's hog-nosed bat. The bumblebee bat is the smallest. Number 3, galvanization. Most of you got that. That is correct. Galvanization. Number 4, a sailfish. A sailfish. Very good. Number 5 was, of course, Dmitry Mendeleev. Congratulations to most of you guys that got that one right also. Mendeleev. Stephanie, I was curious, where'd she get it? I wonder having her pull a Ken. Ooh! All right. Friends, are you ready? Let's go on to tonight's next round. Let's do this. Yikes. All right, guys. We're going to go on to tonight's next round. This round is called Famous Quotes. I'll throw up the quote. That simple, guys. I'll throw up the quote. You tell me who said it. For a point. Famous quotes. Who said the famous quote? All right. Here we go. Number 1. Famous quotes. I came, I saw, I conquered. That's number 1. And the famous quotes. I came, I saw, I conquered. I came, I saw, I conquered. My beautiful coif. I came, I saw, I conquered. Number 1. Alrighty, friends, we're going on to question number 2. Number 2. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Very famous quote from a very famous person. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. That is question number 2. Who said that famous quote? All right, guys, we're going to question number three. Number three in the famous quotes. Number three, here it is. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. She was a world leader who made this comment. You cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. That's number three. Number trace. All right, friends, we're going to go on to number four. Question number four in the famous quotes. Number four. Here it is. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Most of you should know this one. I gave you a gimme. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. That's question number four. Alrighty, guys, and we'll go on to question number five. Who said this last famous quote? To err is human, to forgive divine. The person who actually said it, and I'll tell you, it's from the 18th century. It has been attributed to many people, but who's the actual person to write this down? To err is human, to forgive divine. Alrighty, guys, those are your 5 questions in the quotes category. Send them on over, give you about 5 minutes, and we'll move on to tonight's next category. Yeah, I think the Streamlabs command for your points is actually exclamation points, but I should go ahead and set one up so that exclamation bolts points to it. That is a great idea. Auntie A, I will do that. I remember. Make myself a note. Bolts is points.
When love comes in, ooh la la la. Love comes in, ooh la la la.
5 seconds. Alrighty, guys, I've got your answers in for that round of famous quotes. Who said those famous things? I think we got one team still out, but we're going to go ahead and move on. Just have to skip them. Alrighty, guys. Number one, in the famous quotes category, number one. Oh, there they are. Number one, Julius Caesar said, I came, I saw, I conquered. Vini, vidi, vici. Number two, that was, of course, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Number three, I think about half you guys got this right. Indira Gandhi. Yes, Indira Gandhi said, you cannot shake hands with a clenched fist. Number four, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. That is, of course, FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And number five, two teams got this right, but they knew to err is human, to forgive divine. Those are the words of Mr. Alexander Pope. If you remember the famous part in Da Vinci Code, a pope interred. A pope. Alexander Pope or a pope. Anyways. Guys, good job. Good job on that one. All right, folks, we're going to go on to tonight's next round. Food and drink. This is a Food and Drink International. Food and Drink International version. It's all about foods and drinks. International foods and drinks. Guys, we're going to go on to question number one. Food and drink. Are you ready? Here it is. Question number one. Literally meaning whirlpool, what German dessert consists of a thin sheet of rolled up baked dough? Pay no attention to the typo. Consists of a thin sheet of rolled up baked dough. But naked. Guys, Saturday was my birthday, so we went out to the city, had something to eat. Sunday we went to the cousins, to the nieces and nephews' house, had a fun little party, had some cake. So I squeeze it in, getting some of these questions done. Sometimes, although rare, a misspelling comes through. But naked. But naked. But naked. What kind of cake did we have? We had a Tres Leches cake. It was delicious. I bought it from the store. I didn't buy it from the store. Guys, my birthday cake was made by my lovely wife. It was phenoms. Phenom. All right, question number two. Number two in the food and drink category. Liar. Number two, Lincolnshire sausage is flavored primarily with what herb? What herb is known to primarily, I should put primarily in there, known to primarily flavor Lincolnshire sausage? Sausage. Tres Leches cake made by my beautiful wife. I love Tres Leches cake, guys, and it was delish. I had quite the awesome birthday. We got to go see the nieces and nephews in Crystal Lake. Yes, that's the place. It's quite delightful. Playing Cards Against Humanity with a bunch of 14 and 15-year-olds. Awkward, especially when their mother was there. Question number two, Lincolnshire sausage is flavored with what herb? Lincolnshire. Alrighty, guys. On to question number three. Question number 3. The wine region of Marlborough produces almost 3/4 of which Southern Hemisphere's country's wine? Again, I probably could have worded that better. Look at the name of a country. The wine region of Marlborough, that's a place, that's a region in the country, produces almost 3/4 of which Southern Hemisphere's country's wine? Moira's Roses Garden. That's from an episode of Schitt's Creek. So many commas. I see what I do with those commas. I know, guys. I feel a little like this.
Daddy, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, son. Throwing in commas and misspellings everywhere. My bad. When you have nothing else to say and you're mad, just say this.
Not a finger!
Finger. That is my absolute favorite line from A Christmas Story. All right, number 4. Question number 4. In the food and drink category, number 4. The vegetable known as an aubergine in the UK is called what in the US? What do we call an aubergine here in the US? UK, they call it aubergine. What do we call it? The old UK.
Well. Look at it. If it isn't my own ordinance.
The vegetable known as an aubergine in the UK is called what in the US? And guys, at number 5, here it is. Lutefisk is a Scandinavian dish consisting primarily of what? What is the number 1 ingredient in the dish lutefisk? Lutefisk. All right, guys, those are your 5 questions in the food and drink. I'll give you about 5 minutes. Write them on down, send them on over.
You're the loser.
Lost in bolts, I see. Hi, folks. We're back. I got your scores in. God damn it, Ken. Oh, that's funny, Stephanie. Aw. Nils, you lost in bolts, man. What happened?
No!
I mean,
You're the loser.
you guys hear that? I just got some new effects and I'm not sure it came through. Feels so foolish. All right, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. I asked you about that round. We got your answers in here. Prematurely submit the answers. Joe. Hate when that happens. Number one, that was strudel, not streusel. Streusel's a topping. Strudel is the roll. Joe. Number two, sage. It's in the name. Sow sage. Believe it or not, that's not how it came by, but it's funny that it's in the name. Number three, New Zealand. New Zealand. In that commercial. Number four, eggplant. An aubergine is an eggplant. And number five, I think most of you got that right. That was fish or codfish. Very good, very good, very good. Excellent. Ooh, it is a close game. It is. I feel so foolish. Alrighty, guys, we're going to go on to the next round. Tonight's next round. I think you folks will like this one. I know I like putting it together. Tunes down here. So, all right, guys, this next round, this is a fun one. This is movie stills. You know how it works, guys. I'm going to throw up a picture. That's simple, folks. I'm going to throw up an image of a famous movie still. You just tell me the name of the flick for a point. Movie stills. Are you ready? Here's number one. What is that still? What movie is that from? This is a famous movie still. Name the film. Diet Coke. Famous movie stills, folks. Let me duck out of the way. Name that one. That's number one. Famous movie stills. All right, folks, here's number two. Number two in the famous movie stills category. Number two. There's your still. What movie is that from? She's so young. Yes, that's true.
I use my or Dum Dum.
Da 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 da. Alrighty. Question number three. Number three, here's your still. Name the movie. There's your still. Name the film. From whence it cometh. Alrighty, folks, number four. Here's number four. That still is from what famous film? There's a famous still from what film? My beautiful quaff. All right, folks, and here's number five. Number five. The still is from what film? That is a still from what film? All righty, guys, those are your five in the movie stills category. I'll go through them real quick once more. Take a look, guys. There's number one. That is a still from what film? All right, here's number two. All righty, guys, number three. All right, number four. Okay, folks, and number five. Those are your five stills from films. We don't quite need such a long break because, obviously, most of you know your answers by now. I'll give you a couple minutes. Write them down. Send them on over, guys. Alrighty, folks, we're back. I've got them all in. We are all here. And I've got all the scores and the answers. Are you ready? Alright, folks. Those 5 movie steals. Number 1 was Almost Famous. Number 2, Big Trouble in Little China. Number 3, From Here to Eternity. Sorry, it wasn't, what was somebody put? Drifting Away or something? Number 3, From Here to Eternity. Number 4, A Clockwork Orange. And number 5, Midnight Cowboy. I'm walking here. Which is a line that he improvised because a cabbie went through the film set and actually almost hit him. True story. Alrighty, folks. Here are your final scores going into tonight's final duh. Man, this was a quick one tonight. We had a couple really quick categories. Alrighty, guys. Here are your final scores going into the final duh. With 13 points, give it up for Big Bad Brains. With 17 points, E-Money. With 20 points, Quiz-A-Non Shaman. Quiz-A-Non Shaman. With 23 points, Eddie Quizzard. And you guys leading in the pack with 24 points. 1 point off, Auntie A. Man, it is anybody's game. Well, guys, it's come to this. You know what this is. It's this. It's this. Folks, it's time for the final duh. I'm going to ask you one single solitary question. You know what to do, guys. You're going to write down the answer to that one question. And send it on back. I will score, and we will find out this evening's winners. Are you ready? I gave up throwing it on screen because it always went right over my face, and it always looked weird. So, this is a Born on This Day in History question. Guys, here it is in the chat, and I will read it out loud. Boom. He is an American public radio personality. He is the host and producer of the radio and television series This American Life. And he has participated in other NPR programs, including Morning Edition, All Things Considered, and Talk of the Nation. Name this radio personality. Guys, you have 3 minutes. Alrighty, folks, just waiting on one team. Whoa. All right, I've got all the answers, and they're all here. That's funny. One of you said that you didn't know the answer, and you bet all of your points. All right, folks, are you ready? There it is. I asked you that one question. This person is a radio personality, a host, producer of the show This American Life, blah, 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 blah. Most of you, although not all of you got it right, the answer is Ira Glass. Ira Glass. I thought that one would have been harder for some of you. Apparently, not so. Ira Glass is his name. Okay, folks, here are your final scores in tonight's Trivia. With 0 points, Auntie A. 0 points, Auntie A. With 26 points, Big Bad Brains. With 33 points, E-Money. Guys, second place. With 40 points, the Quiz Anon Shaman. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, your winners tonight with 46 points, Eddie Quizzard. You are the best around. Ah, yeah. You are tonight's winners. I have the Beethoven wig on. Eddie Quizzard, you are first place. Quiz Anon Shaman, second place to you tonight. Way to go. Way to go. All right, congrats. Very cool. All righty, folks. Thank you so much for playing. I love doing trivia. I think that you guys had fun as well. Thank you, Auntie A. We sure appreciate it. Everyone else out there, guys, thank you so much for playing. You guys are awesome. If you want to send over a little something, there's the tip page. Also, Nick Monty123 at Venmo and Cash App. Always appreciated. She wants to duel, does she? Well, I say accept. No! Dang it. Thank you guys so much for playing Trivia with us. I'm your Trivia host. You know what, guys? Hit me up sometimes in the chat if you have ideas for categories. I can come up with questions, and it's a lot of fun, but sometimes I ask my mother-in-law, I'm like, what do you think about this idea for a category? Also, let's find some other fun things to do in the chat bot. I'll find some things and throw them in for you guys. Keep an eye out for Trivia. Sometimes we might be streaming some video game playing as well. Orpheus Fire is my personal Twitch account. I've got another one while I'll be playing some video games. So if you want to watch me on that, follow me at Orpheus, Orpheus, Fire, F-I-R-E. Of course, from the story of Orpheus. Alrighty, dudes. Thank you so much for playing. We sure appreciate it. Guys, until next week, be kind, rewind. That's funny. That's the name of a trivia game that my friend hosts. She does 90s trivia. Keep an eye out for Be Kind, Rewind. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next week. And remember, you could be the best around. We'll see you then.